It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. And it's Butler in at the three. Randall kicks to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
I'll tell you, give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Here's Curry. Pass to Looney. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Butler. And rejection by McDaniels. Randall right side. Takes the three. The Warriors pull it in. Richard, with Buddy Hield, we're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Gobert, the layup off target. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Cans it from downtown.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
Yep, it counts. Conley's got 5 points so far. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Hield. Randall grabs the board. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Outside Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Looney finds Curry. Back to Looney. They kick out to Hield. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards, and he's on. All for sharing the wealth.
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Gobert with a screen on Hield. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
A three-point specialist. Can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Conley's shot is off.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And it's good for 2. Curry's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Randall gets to Conley. Randall with a screen for Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? Here's Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
That free throw good from Randall. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Both free throws good from Randall.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Curry. Green finds Curry. Outside Butler. He got it up. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Green against Randle. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Curry against DiVincenzo. Curry passes to Butler. When it comes to players who like having fun, the great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Reed with a screen on Curry. DiVincenzo with it. Now Green defending. Butler with the steal. Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the shot goes in. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded. That one goes in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's DiVincenzo. And the wide open shot from Reed. Off target from outside. Kuminga up top. And finished off by Kuminga.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game with a pitch.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line. And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Curry. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
For Minnesota, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Up top, Hield. Defended by DiVincenzo. Pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. Back to Hield. Kuminga against DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Hield. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Randle against Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Basket good. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Buries it from three-point range.
Something we don't see a lot from Green, a nice, focused jump shot.
DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How about the strength inside there from Butler? Just excellent at finding ways to get the D to foul him down low.
Here's Dillingham. Defended by Payton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And both free throws good for Curry.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Gary Payton II is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Looney into the center, locking down the middle.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Outside for Curry. Back to Butler. Curry passes to Butler. Here's Podziemski. They get it again. Goes back up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Butler just an all-around player. I love watching him use that strength on the glass.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Randall. And it's Conley in for Dillingham. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Here's Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Timberwolves trail by 7. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
The kick outside to Butler. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Out to Conley. To the inside. Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 7 points for Rudy Gobert. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Looney passes to Payton. Butler against McDaniel. And it's Butler missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. It's tipped and stolen by DiVincenzo. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Butler's got 10.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Gobert, another shot. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. To the paint. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. Edwards has come in for Dante DiVincenzo. On the heel, he's checked in for the Warriors. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down low. Edwards, no good. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Curry with the bucket.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. And then for Golden State, Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Kuminga, no good. Timberwolves trail. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Green, no luck. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Throws it up high. It's taken away by Peyton. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Hield. Mike Conley grabs the miss. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Randall with the bucket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Pajemski for Mike Conley. Kuminga, screen on it. Hield finds Kuminga. There's Green with the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Edwards looking it over. 2 on the clock. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Minnesota on top as they wrap up the third quarter with an energy burst. A 9th. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Draymond Green has checked in for the Warriors. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Got to fight, guys.
Thank you, David.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
They set the pick. Here's Curry. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Has to Gobert. Banked in off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And here's Green outside. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And man, Gobert is on a tear right now. Keep going to the hot hand.
Curry. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Curry kicks to Green. Launches a 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gotta respect his shooting and passing. Curry able to move defenders and create fouls.
Stephen Curry hits them both. For Minnesota, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Curry.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Here's Reed. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Healed outside. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
No luck that time either. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Edwards. 1:46 left in the fourth. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And this is Edwards' game, and when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
On the wing, Green. The kick outside to Butler. Curry outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Edwards, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Butler takes it in. Yes!
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Randall's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Green. Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside. And he's not going to start now.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Green with a screen for Curry. On the wing, Green. Off target from three-point range. And here is McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Curry.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Curry looking around for 3. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And here's Edwards from the arc. Right between the eyes.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot 3, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight.
Respect the